Well, hello and welcome. Well, today's adventure starts right here in Los Duranes neighborhood. Gonna check out the community center and a park, and we may even find an old chapel. But this is the oldest and most historic, or one of the oldest, neighborhoods in Albuquerque. Believe it or not. Let's go explore. Take a look at the community center. I like to check out the community centers around Albuquerque. And this is a new one here on me. They're just opening up. We'll take a walk around here from the meantime. See what it looks like. Maybe we'll sneak in there and see what it looks like inside if we can. Now we are, I believe this is called the North Valley here in Albuquerque. We are just west of the Rio Grande Blvd, which is a popular boulevard all the way through Albuquerque. And like I say, it's one of the oldest neighborhoods, so I thought, hey, a little reminder of some history of the area. Now the history of the Rio Grande Valley here is beginnings even before, but around the 1600s. The Spanish colonists arrived here, establishing farms and ranches, and these colonists were eventually driven out away by the Indians at the time in a revolt of 1680. The revolt of 1680. The Indians kicked the Spanish out, and years later, right around 1706, which is the date I remember of the old church there in Old Town. And that's when the Spanish came back and set a more permanent settlement, and went on from there. Just a quick reminder of the dates and when it all started and what happened. And of course, there's a lot more to it than that, but that's just a quick history lesson, a quick reminder to most. Now let's see if we can sneak in and look around a little bit without getting in too much trouble. Oh, nice and warm in here. So cold out there. Arts and craft room. No one around yet. Well, there's a few people around, but I just saw him opening the door. Got here pretty early. There's a gym here.
We do that a little later.
Wow, nice. Got a computer room over here. I've noticed most of them have about the same facilities. Some have a little more than the others. Wow, that's pretty cool. Copper and silver. And I've got the old fitness room. Decked out pretty nice. A lot of treadmills. Not seeing any weights, but pretty modern in an ancient neighborhood. It's like a dance class or something. Got the mirrors there. That sure was nice of those young gals to let me just kind of wander around and just to see what was there. It's not a huge community center, but it's very nice. Very clean, put together. if you're in this area, I would definitely check it out. I did get a few weird looks from the people in there getting ready to play paddleball, but that's all right. That is okay. But now there's a park right here, pretty good size one, pretty long. So let's take a walk, get some exercise in, and check out the park and this cool little structure. Furrow is the name of the sculpture. John Davis, 2015. Public art program. I like it. A little bit of plexiglass in there. Let a little light through. Got some cool looking wheels here. Looks like, oh, it echoes in here. Hello, 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 hello. Looks like railroad wheels or something. It's almost like transportation by wheel and by sail. But I guess it's more of a furrow, like farming. I don't know. All right, let's take a walk through the park, look at the neighborhood a little bit. Good size for a couple soccer games at once. I love to take a walk with the birds chirping, and I love to check out how people live in different parts of town. Now down here in the valley, you always see a lot of trenches originally for farming, so you could open up the river and let the canals fill up for your livestock or your gardening, your crops. Spring must be here. The robins are out chirping. So spring is here. Not really, but in a couple weeks. 3 weeks. Of course, a very established neighborhood. Very eclectic, I must say. You've got a few modern homes, and you've got some old stucco adobe type homes, which is awesome. I can just imagine these old homes here that have brought up probably 3, 4, 5 generations. Now from here you can kind of see the cliff over on the other side of the river there, the Rio Grande River. You can see some apartments or condos on the hill there. Now on a more less than positive note, I have heard of Los Duranes neighborhood, and I've heard it in conjunction of a lot of crime. I've had people say don't even go there. Don't certain places you don't want to go, and usually it's at night, but you always want to be cautious. And from what I'm seeing now, I'm seeing great neighbors. I'm seeing schools, a community center. So that's what I see, no matter what the statistics say. They're working away, cleaning the place up across the way there. I guess it's a school of some sort. Every time I see these playgrounds or these schools, I always wish I had things like that when I was a kid. A big old rock to climb on and all that safety equipment, not just the steel bars to blister your fingers on and fall on the asphalt. Interesting land. I love all this open land here and there. Well, the place is getting full up now. It's filling up. When I got here, there's maybe 2 cars, 1 or 2 cars here. Oh, cool. Check this out. You can actually get back in here and walk around the canals. Woohoo! All right. Love it. You can walk all the way through these neighborhoods if you want. Of course, there's dogs and there's rickety fences and have a lot of land back here. Okay, we checked out the community center, the park, a little bit of the neighborhood, and now let's move on. There's a little chapel around here somewhere that has a history that I'm not even sure how to get there, so I'm going to GPS it and hopefully we can find it and check it out if we can get to it. So other than that, we're going to check out what's around this area of interest. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I think we found it. It is very hard to find. It is really socked back here between a whole bunch of side streets. It's quite hidden, and it's quite hidden from sight from these, I guess, juniper trees. Check it out though. This is awesome. This is a historic building built in 1890. Yeah, this is it. San Jose Chapel. Capilla de San Jose. Can you believe that? 1890. It's a fairly modern lock on there. They said it plazaed out towards Old Town, which isn't too far from here, but that's quite a ways. But what's interesting about this, it was replaced with a larger church in the 1960s. And so that wasn't too long ago, but then it fell into disrepair. Someone just let it go. Then, about 1982 to 1984, the community around here got together and said, hey, we got to preserve this puppy. And they replaced many of the damaged parts. You can't see inside, but unfortunately. But including the original religious artwork. But even then, that's 40 years ago. That can have some wear and tear. But they have it closed up tight to keep it from getting too bad. But that looks like an original bell tower there. Very, very cool. I thought I wasn't going to find it there for a minute. Then you got these trees hiding it. But this is just too exciting, too awesome. I saw this old looking cast iron clock here. It's like a law firm, but I love it. Cool, cool, cool. Oops, got a flat tire, but they're going to the right place. Tony's Tire Shop. I love this old building here. Been closed up for years. Well, folks, that's going to do it for today. For today's excursion down here in the North Valley. Saw some pretty cool stuff, I think. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos. They're going to keep coming as long as I can do them. God willing. Take care of yourself and those around you. Bye for now.